Sam? Sam, good, yeah, now I can hear you. As I was saying, writing a play could be better. I know I'm not a playwright. Heck, I don't even know what kind of writer I am. But what if I write a play about the Tuskegee Airmen? I know there are plays out there about them later, already. Yeah? Mm-hmm. I know, a movie too, but there's nothing like getting a non-fictional account of their stories told in their own voices. Oh, do you remember when I set out to do that coffee book table on extraordinary Black Clevelanders? Hello? Hello? Are you still there? I couldn't hear you for a moment. Okay, remember back in 2007 when I tried to get a coffee table book published on exceptional Black Clevelanders? Yeah, the one that included comedians, actors, educators, newscasters. Yeah, the one where I couldn't get an agent or a book deal. Don't rub it in, Sam. Some of the most famous writers were rejected hundreds of times before they made it. Well, anyway, I still remember those interviews I conducted back in 2007 with the Tuskegee Airmen, Thomas Austin, Roy Richardson, and James Travis. In fact, I still have them on tape. You're not paying me any attention. I was talking about the interviews with some of Cleveland's Tuskegee Airmen. Doing a play about them would be a cinch. They could tell their own stories plain and simple. And hey, guess what? I just spoke with another Tuskegee Airman. He was a pilot, 95-year-old Lieutenant Colonel Clarence Jameson. That's 4 interviews, Sam. This could be something. I don't have to be a great writer when the story speaks for itself. But there's a saying. I think Maya Angelou said it. Anyway, the saying goes, there is no agony like bearing an untold story inside you. I believe that wholeheartedly, Sam. Huh? That was Zora Neale Hurston. Well, I've never been good at remembering quotes. What you're saying, I can write a non-fictional play. I've already done research, and again, the Tuskegee Airmen will tell their own stories. These gentlemen lived it. They have the facts. Just think, Sam. There are Tuskegee Airmen located right here in Cleveland, Ohio, who have all the history inside of them. I could put their stories out there for the whole world to hear them. Their stories are way overdue. Sam? Sam, are you... They all started out as ordinary Black men who became extraordinary. They are all a part of U.S. history, Black history. I know their stories could speak for themselves, and who could tell it better than them? They're extraordinary people. No. They are commemorative.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. And what you just saw there was Darlene's monologue, portrayed by Meka Clifford, straight out of Miami University. And she's new to Wake Up and Live's Actors Studio, and we are so excited that she is part of our team. And that monologue is the opening scene of Commemorative, the play written by Vickie L. Williams, our very own Cleveland playwright, the play Commemorative, which will be performed at Karamu, here in Karamu, at Karamu in the Jella Theater, Saturday, November 8th, 7:30 curtain, and Sunday, November 9th, in the Jella Theater, 3 o'clock curtain. And so Darlene, aka Meka Clifford, will be interviewing the various Tuskegee Airmen as they tell their story throughout the play. So she will be talking to Corporal Roy Richardson, portrayed by James McGilvray. She will be interviewing the late Lieutenant Colonel Clarence Jameson, portrayed by Peter Lawson Jones, the late Staff Sergeant Thomas Austin, portrayed by Karamu's own Prophet C, and the late Sergeant James Travis, portrayed by somebody. Boy, oh boy. How could I forget who James Travis is? We got Rob Alexander, Clarence, James Gilbray, and Prophet. I missed one. No, I got Peter. This is us on camera trying to figure out who I forgot. James Travis is Prophet C. Thomas Austin is, he's Rob Alexander. Clarence Jameson is Peter Lawson Jones, and Roy Richardson is James McGilvery. I'll get it together in time for the play, November 8th and 9th here at Karamu. So for ticket information, they're real economical. Bring your friends. For ticket information, contact wakeup4664 at AOL.com. That's wakeup4664 at AOL.com, or you can go to our website to make a donation or to get your tickets through the website, which is www.wakeupandlives.org. So we want to welcome you to our team, and we are so proud of you as a new talent around town.
Thank you.
And you really captured Darlene, her eagerness and freshness about interviewing these awesome, Tuskegee Airmen. And Roy Richardson, who's still living, we hope we'll have him come to the play as well. Yeah. So tell me, how did you become a theater drama major at Miami University?
I fell in love with theater at a very young age. I remember seeing one of my first plays, which was Harriet Tubman, another Black historical fiction play.
Yes.
And it was in Lorraine, at the Lorraine Palace Theater, and I think I was like in 4th or 5th grade. And I just remember being like, I can do that. I want to do that.
and that was the beginning.
That was the beginning, yes. And then through high school, I was in theater constantly. My mom drove me all around the state. I did a ton of international festivals between here and Nebraska, back and forth, and then...
Wait a minute, let me stop you. Honey, you got a good mama.
I have the best mama. Some people think they have a great mama. I have the best mama. I have the best mama.
Yeah. So anyway, Nebraska.
So yeah, and then my mom and daddy tried to talk me out of being a major.
Of course,
because they're smart. And
as did mine way back in the day.
As parents do. And I went to an audition where I could audition for multiple theater programs at multiple universities at the same time. One man, Dr. Howard Blanning, saw me perform at this audition at this conference that I was attending, and he said, you're coming to Miami. And I called my mom and I said, I guess I'm gonna check out Miami. I don't even know where it is. And then he kept emailing me, so me and my mama took me down and we took a tour. I auditioned, I fell in love. I started out as a double major with communications, dropped that, double major in international studies, dropped that, double major in anthropology, and then eventually I was like, Ma, I think theater is just going to be theater.
Did you get a minor out of there?
I got a thematic sequence. I had two focuses, which is performance and theater for social change.
Okay.
And then a thematic sequence in child development.
Okay.
Which is really helpful because I also do a lot of children's theater, and I would love to also work in arts and arts education. And this past winter, I did a children's theater show where I toured the Czech Republic. We went all throughout the Czech Republic and performing children's theater.
Right. In English or?
Yes, in English. English. And they would have a translator, or they had our script in Czech. Okay. So they could read along with it. So that was a great experience. And then I really discovered how much I love working with children. Over the summer, I had an internship, and I was hired on to do these camps across the country, where I would travel to different states where they have federal institutions and state institutions, and I was an art and theater teacher for these kids and their fathers who were incarcerated. Yes, ma'am. And I would go into the prison. Yes, so I would go into the prison, and I would teach theater at games and do different things, and I would help them write skits and plays to perform for their fathers, and I would work with the fathers as well. Okay. So I don't know, just over the past 8, 9, 10 years.
Yes,
I've
yeah.
just fallen madly in love with it. Can't imagine doing anything else.
Well, then that's the way it's supposed to be, you know, and you
So.
just, where do you see yourself with theater? What are some of your career, professional dreams and goals as it relates to theater?
Well, I want to be an actress. I am an actor. I am an actor, and I want to do it for the rest of my life.
Okay.
And I figure my ultimate goal is to be able to be a full-time actor and be able to pay my bills off of being an actor.
Okay,
if I
that's
could
gonna
do that,
require
then
some
that
work.
would be happy.
Okay,
It's
it's
gonna
doable, but it ain't easy, McGee.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not easy, and if you
I'm
stay in
learning that.
Cleveland, unfortunately, you probably are gonna have to have some sort of day job.
I agree, which is
Yeah.
where the arts education comes in hand.
Okay,
I would love to be a theater teacher. I would love to work at theaters programs such as Karamu House.
Yes.
And work with kids and be here during the day and teach them arts and do after-school arts with different groups. But I also would love to move to a different city. I'm definitely thinking Chicago.
that's a good city to go
Right.
to from here. Now, ultimately, the actors who make it a full-time career generally end up in either New York or LA. But there was, the last time I checked, there's still some hope for making Cleveland a market that people don't bypass for theater and film, because we have a fairly decent independent film community here, which I'll have to tell you about if you don't already know.
I don't.
Oh, well, yeah, because you need to be auditioning for film, too.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I would love to.
So we have a independent market here, pretty good, healthy, independent film market, and now studios are bringing their films in.
Oh, okay.
So you and I will talk about seeing about getting you registered, listed
Absolutely.
at an agency and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Of course, darling, that's what I'm good for. I don't know what else I'm good for, but anyway. Listen, folks, it's been a long night. Lester's going to kill me. He's our videographer, and his assistant, Miss Tanya, is here to make him bear it a little better. And so we're going to close out. I am so thrilled that Meka is a new talent here at Wake Up and Live's Actors Studio, and that she gave you a teaser from her monologue for the play Commemorative. And she's on stage the whole time because she interviews all of the 4 Tuskegee Airmen, who, like I say, are from Cleveland and have a strong connection to Cleveland. And even Roy Richardson, who's still living, and hopefully we'll have him join us at the performances. So with that, let's say, folks, and that we're through for now, and we hope to see you real soon at Wake Up and Live with the Arts. Till next time.